What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about HBAR. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Sitting here at 27.7 cents, looking at the daily time frame, absolutely firmly entrenched in this consolidation phase, whatever it is, right? I want to call it a bull flag. I very much do believe it to be a bull flag. Here's your move up. This is your flag pole, and then this is your flag, your bull flag, right? Or your pennant. You could call it a pennant or a symmetrical triangle, whatever you want. But the idea would be that whenever you break out of this, ideally to the upside, you would see a symmetrical move to the move that brought you into it, right? So if this was your move coming into it, you would likely see a replication of this move coming out of it. Something that might take you all the way up to about, $2.20 could be the target. You're at 27 cents now. That is your measure move. I personally don't think you're going to see 220 by the end of this measure move. The target area that I think you'll be at is probably closer to, anywhere from like $2 to $1.20. But you could go to 220. It is possible. I do like $1.20 to $2 more as a given range. What you're doing here is very, very bullish consolidation. From a high to a low, anytime you hit your expected extension zone here, your primary target, when you hit this, you normally pull back to this area to find support. Whenever you don't do that, when you consolidate above the 1272 like you have been, yes, you wicked below it, but you've been closing above it, right, for the past like 5 weeks now. When you do this, you likely will just straight bypass the 1618 and go straight up to your 1886. So that's at 66.8 cents, okay? 66.8 cents. When you break above this, or whenever you get here, you're breaking above another fib, which I think is more significant. It's this high, your last cycle's high to the bear cycle low that you had. You'd be breaking above your last cycle high if you get to this 1886 to the 200 level there. So again, all I'm trying to say is likely based off of what you're doing with this fib, here, you likely don't stop at the 1618, so your next given target would be here. But if you hit the 1886, the next given target, you're going to be above this all-time high. And if you're at new all-time highs, you're likely not going to stop till you hit your next target on this fib, your minimum fib there, which is at about $1.20. Which lines up very well with the 2272 here, and it's the 1272 of this, so I like that a lot. And the 1414 lining up very well with this 2618 as well, so something between $2 and 120. Very confident that that's where HBAR goes by the end of this next move. When does this next move start? I don't know. It could start today, it could start tomorrow, it could start next week or the week after. I would assume next week is when it starts. And then it probably finishes sometime in February. I would think that we get a large brunt of it here by the end of this month. We have 21 days left, so 3 weeks. More than enough time to do some damage. After all, 1, 2, 3 weeks here, that was the high of this move right here, right? That's how much 3 weeks did out of this whole move last time. So when I say I think we'll end in February, think of this, right? We could move up like this by the end of January, and then a little bit more going into February. Though I don't expect that we'll move up this exact amount. If we did, that would put us all the way at $2.20. Time will tell. You never know. But I'll leave you guys with a couple of closing thoughts, then we'll end the video here. So first and foremost, I think that this 123 moving average on a weekly time frame, moving up above it and then having it turn sloping upwards like that, very bullish. I like the look right now. It looks very bullish. Monthly time frame not giving us a whole lot. 3-day looks bullish as well. Daily looks bullish. We look at the RSIs. You're getting lower lows in the daily RSI, higher lows in the price. That is a bullish thing as well. 3-day time frame, lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price as well. Bullish, bullish, bullish. You're cooling off and you're just staying the same. You're staying stagnant. That is a bullish thing actually. Weekly RSI still at the overbought zone. I think if you close here or a little bit lower in the next day in 19 hours, if you can close around this area and then commit to a bounce, get a week to close green next week from this area here, that would look really good. That would very much suggest that not only are you ready for this next phase up, but likely it's going to be a very strong move, right? Bouncing off the overbought zone tends to result in pretty powerful moves, right? The last time you bounced off the overbought zone was here. Look at that powerful move that ensued afterwards, right? So I'm just saying it's a good omen. Normally it's a good omen. So I got nothing else for you guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.